Okay, Felbeastians, welcome back to Marvel Classic RPG, aka Faserip, the Omniverse War, Session 2. Stardate, unknown. Captain Picard. And these are the voyages of Starship Enterprise. Anyway, so we have been sucked into this interdimensional war, and we're trying our best to contribute to the fight and try to peacefully negotiate as we can. We have been picking up different people on the side which has been deemed as good. I don't know if I can trust them, but we shall see. And here we begin. You guys are in the transporter, and from the Star Trek show, it's the Sovereign class ship, so it doesn't look exactly like the thing. This is the TNG. You have this pale-faced guy, this Mark Zuckerberg-looking guy, in this black kind of uniform with like orange part on the shoulders. It's like the Star Trek uniform, the one from the later movies. And he says, he's got a little insignia on the chest, and he says, "My name is Lieutenant Commander Data. How can I be of service? We have seen that you have been in trouble. How can I be of service to you?"
Oh, where are we?
This is the Starship Enterprise. It is a Sovereign class ship. In our world, we have space travel. So we have been picking up various civilians. Right now, we are scanning the area, this area for any enemy vessels or entities. We have found you that you were in distress. I could see one of you. Oh, you were an android as well. And he looks at you, Juve.
Yes, I was built by the U.S. government as part of their secret soldier program. I go by my code name is Die Hard.
And he looks at your injury from your missing arm, and he's like, "It's quite some interesting wiring. Not bad in comparison."
I'm like, I need to get to my data to my cybernetic slab so I get my repairs done. How far are we away from base?
Oh, it's something like the Borg have. Interesting. Right now we cannot go back to the base of the good side as it is. Right now we are patrolling this spatial area for any. We think that there might be a attack happening to push the line back from this faction called the Galactic Empire. We have fought with them with some of our other allies before. Right, we had some losses, we had some wins, but right now other troops are engaged with the Borg, and some other ones are engaged with some sort of weird organic ships we haven't been able to identify yet. We must ask our allies for that. Anyway, this is neither here nor there. I will help you to get yourself sorted out and get yourself some rooms. We don't have too much time. I have to go back to my post. Ensign Miller will help you to get to 10-4. And he'll give you show you where your rooms are. We have some civilians there from various worlds. Some of them we could already bring back to safety, but right now we cannot go back at the moment. However, your injuries can be fixed, I think. This technology that you were built as is similar to mine. A little bit more primitive, but if you don't mind me saying that.
I turned to Die Hard. Do you hear that? You're primitive.
Not much.
And I look at him like, yeah, we'll see how primitive I am when I point this blaster at your skull.
And I turned to him again. You're like a caveman to him.
Oh no, don't take me wrong. You're quite advanced, so I'm guessing you come from a world that is about 21st century technology. So for that era, that is quite advanced.
You're
Yeah.
like
See,
a
see.
Game Boy, and he's a PC.
Anyway, Ensign Miller will help you out.
I appreciate that. I'll let the tattoo freak over here go on about his business.
Probably Jordy will be very interested in our engineer, or one of will be interested in fixing you. So you won't have to go to the med bay. I see. Anyway, I have to be going back to the bridge right now. When we have some time, I'll introduce you to the other members of the crew. And then Data says, "Well, I have to go back. So, talk to you later." And then he kind of goes back, walks back, and Ensign Miller is this young guy. He's about 25, blonde, and of course, since this is TNG, he's not a red shirt, he's a yellow shirt,
But he gets to live.
Well, you don't know he's Ensign Miller, so he's like, "Okay, guys, come on, I'll tell you where your rooms are, and then you can go to 10-4. The other civilians are there too."
Lead the way.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I have gotten out of character. I've gotten I could be a part of the call. 1 second. It's Paul. Okay, it's just this annoying, this messaging, so. Anyway, so, yeah. And just fucking get out of Facebook. Anyway, so he shows you your rooms. It's kind of a standard, small. You go through these different gray and black colored, quite spiffy looking, corridors of the spaceship. It seems like it's quite big. He shows you to your rooms. He explains to you what the replicator is. He also tells you if you're bored or anything, you can go to the holodeck. But if there is a fight going on, you'll be hearing the computer telling you to stay in your rooms for your own safety. And he also then shows you where 10-4 is, and then he leaves you to go to his duties. He explains you the replicator can replicate any sort of food or drink that you would want, and any smaller items. Of course, there's certain items you cannot replicate since they're safety hazard or something. So yeah, but pretty much yeah. So he leads you to 10-4, which is the lounging area. Also very futuristic, sleek looking, a little bit more Spartanic than this is basically the Sovereign class. So this is the Enterprise that you would see in the later movies like First Contact and like Nemesis. That's the Enterprise. So it's way more advanced. It's not like the Defiant Spartan, just a little bit more, So you see the lounging area. You have like a bartender there, and you see all kinds of kooky characters.
Are we in 10 forward?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can see all kinds of weird ass kooky characters.
Who's the bartender? Is it Gaiden?
It's not Guinan. It's
no.
I feel cheated.
Okay, fuck it. It's Guinan. Why not?
I'll
bow to
we all love the Whoopi Goldberg guy character. That's all.
I love her too, but I just wanted to make it because she's kind of disappeared in that point. But why not? She could have come back. I mean, she comes and goes. And then it says, "Oh, you seem to be not from around here. What can I get you?" And you see this this small, about just under 3 foot tall, furry humanoid creature with this big long nose sitting there and drinking a drink that looks like a beer. And He's got a Hawaiian shirt on, and just talking to some of the people there. You can see some other characters around. What do you do?
I since I don't drink or anything else, I just look at him like, okay, you're at where you need to be at. Um, I need to get repaired, so enjoy your alcohol. Yeah, tattoo Nimrod, and yeah, don't get yourself in trouble.
Guide and jokes. I could get you some oil or something. Just kidding. I'm guessing Med Bay wouldn't be the right place for you.
I need your engineering department.
You can go to engineering. Jordy will help you there. And then she basically explains to you. It's very self-explanatory how to go there. Take turbo lift 2, go down 3 decks, so on. You have no problem figuring it out. Also, there's many consoles around with maps, which really show you. You can also ask the computer. So it's very easy to get there. So, Danny, you're there. She looks at you. Well, do you drink?
I take
Mr.
off my mask and I lay it down on the bar, and I turn over and I put my elbows on the counter, and I look out over these vast windows with the stars in front of me. I turn my head over to the side. Uh, give me something. Give me something far out. I don't know.
How about some Romulan ale?
Is it blue?
Yeah, it is. How did you
I
get?
turn over and I face her. I put two hands on the side of the bar and I start doing push-ups. Give me two.
Okay. And she says, just for you, this is not the synthahol Drek. This is the real deal. So she pours you some.
I hold it up to the light and inspect it like I would in gym.
Well, it's the turquoise colored, kind of shimmering blue. You've seen Romulan ale,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I know what rubbing the nail is,
yeah.
absolutely.
But your Iron Fist, you're seeing it's in this funky looking glass. It's even a funkier looking bottle. She pours it in. The creature with the furry creature says, "Yeah, it's pretty strong stuff."
I throw it back.
You throw it back. Okay. Do an endurance check.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me check and see what my endurance is.
Romulan ale is like strong burn alcohol or something, like 60% or something.
All right, it's remarkable.
There's no specific rules for alcohol, but I would guess endurance would be something, maybe.
I got a 48.
And you got remarkable,
Yep.
and you got 48. Yeah, you're fine. It's strong, but you had some fine different. You've drinking stronger moonshine in your past, but it is definitely an exotic taste. Different kinds of spiciness and whatever. Something you haven't drinking before for sure.
When I finish the drink, I go, and I lean over the counter. I say, so, I've never been on a starship before. What can you tell me about where I'm at?
This is 10-4 at the moment. We don't know exactly where we are. Some kind of interdimensional nexus. And the sky that you looked out on, it definitely looks more alien. It's more like just swirls of mists instead of seeing straight up stars.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know, you can see objects in the sky and all sorts, but they're far away ships or whatever, space stations or stuff like that. Creatures, maybe even you can see that. Right now, she says, as you know, this is some sort of interdimensional nexus, some sort of giant arena. In our world, we travel the Milky Way galaxy. and explore strange new worlds. And yeah, usually, but nowadays the Enterprise has been more of a diplomatic and/or warship at times. Yeah, and we're right now in a fleet with other ships, and then she points. You could see outside on the side. There's some other ships that look similar, but then they're different. There's a smaller one. She points at it. That's the USS Centaur. Then one that looks really different. It looks more like it doesn't have these kind of weird long, the nacelles, but you wouldn't know that's nacelles. So these long protrusions, wing-like things. It looks more like kind of more simpler. That's the USS Defiant, piloted by Captain Sisko. That's a very different ship and stuff, but it's been through a lot. It's very effective at what it does. Yeah, the Federation fleet is much bigger. Some of them have been destroyed in this war. Some are at other areas right now. So we have discovered many alien races of all shapes and colors, although a lot of the sentient ones are humanoid in some form, at least in our world. Although there's some exceptions, of course. I'm something different, you would say.
Why are you different?
Oh, that's a long story. Anyway, we'll switch to Juve, to Die Hard. You're sent to you can see all sorts of weird characters that definitely don't fit here. Some of the refugees. Some you recognize from weird TV shows, from books and stuff you didn't thought were real. Some are very alien that you have never seen before. And you can see definitely the people who are part of the crew, even the alien ones, wear the same uniforms in different colors. You arrive at the engineering area, where you see this black dude. Definitely, he's the head of the whole thing. You can see as he's talking with great authority. He looks at you. His eyes look weird. They seem like they have some sort of, they almost zoom like you, like two cameras inside. Out of character. This is like, this is the time when Geordi has his cybernetic eyes, so he doesn't have a visor anymore. So
he has cybernetic eyes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing I do when I see this, like, you look familiar. Like, I think I've seen you somewhere before. Like,
some of the people we have picked up have said that.
Like really public weird. Television or something. Like do you read books to kids or anything? 'Cause I swear you look familiar.
Oh wait, there was this one person who said it was this guy. He came from some sort of community college, but he said to the others that I looked like some guy from some show. I don't know, some kind of.
And I'll snap my finger. Like, I can't place it, but yeah, that sounds right. Yeah, interesting. Anyway,
it seems like I look like some people from other worlds. Somebody said I looked like this actor. I don't know. It's really not my thing right now. I'm really busy with preparing for the next skirmish. I could see you're an android of some sort or a cyborg. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah. So I explained to him what happened. I'm like, I need to get repairs done. I if it's possible.
Well, since I'm familiar with Data's build, you're quite advanced from what time is in your world?
21st century.
21st century. Wow, quite advanced for that time. It seems like technology advances in different ways on the various worlds.
So I look around. Is it possible for me to interface with the ship at some way to absorb data?
You want to do it like RoboCop? You just want to like interface with it?
Oh yeah. Exactly like that. Exactly.
Okay. He says like, you gonna be stealthy about it at all or something?
I think I will be. I think I will use stealth.
Okay, then I'll roll an intuition check for Jordy because I
Uh-huh.
checked how stealth works. So, roll an intuition roll, and I'll decide how hard it is then for Jordy. Okay, because usually it's a
Uh,
-2 for him for internet. Not
uh,
intuition, agility. Then I guess, right? No,
and what dice do I use for that?
I just D100, just a normal agility tech. I'm kind of doing it like I've read because like if it's successful, then it's gonna be a -2 for Jordy.
53.
53, and what's your agility?
I am pulling. Oh, jeez.
By the way, I love that reference you made with Reading Rainbow. It was really cool.
Thank you.
You
Thank
gotta
you
have
indeed.
that. I thought either you gotta do Reading Rainbow or Roots or something. I don't know.
Oh no, I would prefer Reading Rainbow. Roots is just, yeah, that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, true. But everybody knows and likes the Reading Rainbow. Although I haven't grown up with it. For me, I knew LeVar Burton from Star Trek first because they didn't show it in Germany. And that's remarkable, right? For agility?
I believe so. I am currently trying to get the page to load up for my character because it's being difficult today and not working.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it up here now. Image universe.
Yeah, come on, son. Get your fucking character sheet up for the game.
Hey, I had it up and then it crashed.
Oh, that's weird. I shouldn't be calling you son. You're older.
Oh yeah,
That's a little bit cringy.
So
there.
intelligence is
It would be agility. It's like a sleight of hand move.
RM30. Rolled a 53.
Okay. Then I'll roll for Jordy. I think stats are right here. Star Trek crew. Although with Jordy, like he can see some good shit happening, but if he's not aware of it, then it doesn't matter. So his intuition is remarkable. It's 15. That is 2 down. No, yeah, you can start downloading.
Okay.
Now, since you are interfacing and you want to download information, you gotta roll like I would say intelligence roll because you gotta hack through the firewall of the computer, like the security measures. Well, what do you think, man? It's the Enterprise. You think?
Oh no! It's just the roll. Is it another?
Especially a world with the Borg. Okay.
Is another D100?
Yeah, D100 and intelligence. Since you're using your computer, which is your brain, which is your intelligence.
I roll a grand total of I rolled a 6, so it's not a botch, but I didn't get past security.
Well, it is a botch. A 6 is a botch. So it's like alert, illegal intrusion of the computer has been detected. And then Jordy right away looks around. And then he doesn't have to even use his eyes because it's a really big botch. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Are you some sort of Borg?
No, I'm trying to I don't even hesitate. I'm trying to find the method of in which I can get myself repaired. And I have a data. I thought this was the data slab, and
well, fair enough. Well, I'll let this slide for once. You're from a different world. I don't know how it works there. Please do not do that.
Well, I say I can give you the thing that I use to repair myself with.
You know,
If that helps out.
you're lucky that Lieutenant Commander Worf didn't see you, because he would have had a different solution for this problem.
That's what I hear.
Well,
so where
anyway.
do I go to get repaired?
I will do this quick. I'll check. I'll let me scan you, and he scans you with the scanner, and then basically what he'll do, he'll replicate you a new arm and install it, and it's pretty much a perfect fit. Back to Philip. Philip, you're there. You had your drink. It's been doing good. Do you want to talk to any one of the weird people there in the bar, in the 10 forward?
Yeah, who's the guy in the Hawaiian shirt?
They said,
I hold up the other glass of Romulan ale, and I say to him, "A warrior's drink."
well, you know, as he said, he's about 2 foot something, like under 3 feet. He's like brown. He's got brown fur. His feet, he doesn't have. He just seems like it's almost like an elephant's feet. He's got a longish kind of brown nose and dark, just black eyes and like pointy ears. And he says, "Well, I'm not much of a warrior, you know. I'm more of a lover. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, I think I understand. What's your name?
Oh, I'm Gordon Shumway. Some of my friends call me Alf.
Alf?
Well, it's when I crash landed on Earth, on my Earth at least, on my world. I crash landed in this family's house, and Willie Tanner, he called me alien life form for short. But just Gordon, that works too, or Alf.
Have you ever heard of Gandalf?
Gandalf? Wait, is that the wizard from the book?
Yeah, Lord of the Rings.
He's supposed to be also walking around here. Apparently everything here is real.
Yeah.
It's quite trippy, man.
Who's to say that this history is any less proper than the other?
Yeah. What you gonna do, brother, right? And who are you? Are you some sort of Mexican wrestler? Yeah, I'm killing myself.
I rip open my shirt to expose my chest tattoo, and I say, "I'm Iron Fist. I'm the protector of Kunlong."
Nice. You got that in jail?
No, I got this from defeating Shu Lao the Undying.
Who's that? I had a Shu Lao once when I was at the Chinese place. Well, I mean, I wasn't at the Chinese place. You know, Willie ordered it in. It kind of tasted like cat.
It's a dragon.
Oh, a dragon. Right.
Yeah.
I've seen some from the window. Never thought I would ever see a thing like that. Then again, I guess I'm pretty weird looking to you, right?
Well, my friend Luke Cage kind of looks like you.
Luke Cage? Who's that? Now, he sounds like a wrestler, if anything.
He's like you, but I don't know, like 6'5", same nose.
Same nose. Does he come from Malmac?
No, I think he comes from Harlem.
And then he's like, wait a second. Luke Cage, and you say you are who? Iron Fist.
I'm Iron Fist, Danny Rand.
You're from Marvel Comics. Yeah, I read you all the time. Good stuff.
What?
Yeah, whatever. It sounds probably weird to you. Anyway, have another drink on me. Then again, it doesn't cost anything.
That's good, because I'm really poor.
Yeah, so,
And so, have you met the captain?
the Captain Picard? Shortly. He doesn't have a lot of time, you know, but I was flying around on my ship, and yeah, you know, like, and he was like, I don't know.
Aren't you interested to meet him?
Yeah, well, he's a really busy and very high and mighty guy. You know what I mean? So, And I said, I had I got attacked by one of those weird enemy ships, and then they helped me out. They saved me with their tractor beam thingy, and I said, no problem. And I'm just sticking around here until I can find the Tanner family or some of my other people.
Oh, all right.
Anyway, so how is it being like a kung fu guy like you? What does it entail?
Pretty much.
You about arrive now? No.
Well, looks like I'm back up and running. And I walk over and like, who are you harassing now? Iron Fist.
And who? Wait 1 second. I just want to change my character image so I can fit the conversation. And who are you? And who are you supposed to be? Like some sort of football mascot or something?
I slam my fist and think, my name is Die Hard. Because it's hard to kill me. Die Hard.
You're John McClane? I killed myself.
You might get yourself killed.
Yeah, you're a funny guy, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sounds about right. You look funny, too. As I said. I killed myself.
Yeah, and you look like you need a good, I don't know. Wait a minute. Yeah, I think I remember you. Didn't you get dissected at one point?
What? Dissected? Me? Do I look like I'm dissected?
Yeah, I think that's in your future is a dissection.
Well,
yeah.
The government wants to get me always in my world.
Yeah, I remember. I read your file. Yeah.
Yeah. What are you talking about? I'm not even from your world. I would have remembered a character like you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. Forget everything I said. You're fine. You're fine. Walk away like, oh, poor bastard doesn't know he's about to have his brain nuked. I make sure to say it just loud enough that he picks up on it, but low enough to make it sound like I'm trying to like just mumble to myself.
And he's like, "Is that your friend? He's a weird guy."
I wouldn't exactly call him weird. I would call him
special.
Yeah.
What is with your voice anyway? You need some you need like some kind of mint or something to clear out your throat.
This is Romulan ale. It's pretty strong.
Romulan ale? Well, I had some of that too. By the way, this is the wrong image.
Yeah, I'm sitting up here like, why am I looking like at Conan the Barbarian on a rocket cycle? Like,
that is for something else. That is for something else. Do not pay attention.
Oh, okay.
No, I just want to set something up here, but it is being dick. Okay, so suddenly out of nowhere, Juve, you have this guy, this balding ass, weird ass guy who's seemingly he's been there behind some ferns, and he has been like just waiting. He's this really weird looking guy in this red shirt, and he's like balding, and the rest of his hair is kind of longer on the back, kind of mullet like, and around his mouth is just this fucking like red splotches of tomato sauce, and he comes out and spook it. I spooked you. See there? See the camera? I spooked you.
Yeah. So would it be wrong if I pull out my gun and blow his brains out and continue to walk?
Yeah, I totally spooked you, man. I seen it. I've been there all the time. And he takes out a bowl of spaghetti, and he's just like, yeah. This is kind of how it looks like at the moment. I don't know if you see it.
Yeah, I
No.
think I told him. I think I told him I want to shoot him in the face. Totally think I
I
need to
put
shoot.
my hand to my temple and I say, I think I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
Oops, spaghetti.
Yeah, if he says spaghetti one more time, I'm shooting him in the face. Straight up.
And he's
Plasma
like,
gun to the face.
and he looks around. Yeah, I'm Spaghetti. I do the show, and I also do parties and bar mitzvahs and stuff. I'm sure you've seen it. It's very cool. And
You're
then
totally forget.
and
You're
then
totally forgettable. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
and then he looks at you again, Juve, and he says, and then he like silently whispers in your ear, "Have you heard the news? Good
What?
news, cigarette juice." And as he yells it in your ear with the camera going and kind of like thing, and he has a can that looks like a big cigarette, but it's some kind of thing, and he wants to
Yeah.
like, pour it down your mouth if you have such a thing. He looks for one.
I shoot him. I shoot him hard to the face.
Okay, roll it.
Straight up.
Roll agility. Don't worry. Like it's more about you're pretty much close. So
Would that be a D10 or D100?
just D100.
Jesus Christ, I'm rolling crappy today.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Okay, what happens is right now you haven't shot your gun in a while, and as you were running around and fighting, it kind of misfires. But fuck it, you know what? It's so close. I'm just gonna allow that it goes. Just describe as you execute him.
Yeah, I literally pulled the gun out. It jams for the first time. I lift it up, like trying to figure out what's going on. It's pointing towards his direction. It actually fires then and like blows his brains out, and it looks like spaghetti against the wall.
And he says before he shoots it, "Oops, spaghetti."
I'm like, and I'm messing with the gun, like, what in the world? What in the boom? And it just goes off. I'm like, well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I think I need to go to execute my next plan, which is to go to the holodeck.
And then like you have the security guys, energy weapon has been discharged on 10-4, and you have then the security guys appear.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that guy over there. I think his head exploded because he tried to shoot himself or something. I have no idea.
What?
And then like you see these two guys. You see this one guy. He's like this disheveled kind of guy, in this like he's like this balding, white hair, kind of spiky, that has this lab coat on. Then you have this young kid on the side. They just appear literally out of a dimensional portal, and just they appeared a little bit before you as you blow the spaghetti's head off, and he's like, Morty, this place sucks already. I can tell you, this is horrible. This is some sort of shitty cross-dimensional battle of some cosmic entities. I know it, Morty. Oh, geez, Rick, I don't know. I don't know. This guy looks pretty dangerous. He just killed this guy. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. He was just spooking people and shit. I don't know, Rick. I don't know. Morty, listen to me. Morty, this guy was an asshole. He had it coming. I could see it a miles away. I've been here just for 5 seconds, but whatever you are, dude, and he looks at you, Die Hard. You probably were in the right. So if there's any kind of problems coming from that, don't worry about it. You know, shit happens. You got to break some eggs to have some fun. You know what I mean? Right. And he takes and then he just like, he just takes a swig from his little, from his can of beer.
I'm like, That's that. Yeah, that works. Yeah. So,
So you have the security guys appear and they point at you with some sort of weapon, and yeah, and he says they basically say, "Drop your weapon now. Put your hands up."
I
and
take a
like,
step back and I point at him.
oh, so do you rat me out? Literally, you rat me out.
I do two
I
hands.
point at I point to him. I'm like, yeah, it's that guy over there. Not even my deal. It's spaghetti guy. He did something. He threw spaghetti in this guy's face. There was some type of argument. He pulled out some weapon and blew his brains out. I think
Well,
you need to search him.
we could see the security footage now, can't we? We'll talk to Lieutenant Commander Worf
Oh
about this.
God, Jesus! He was an obnoxious ass. He deserved to die. Did you see the footage? You know what I'm talking about. Can you really fault me?
And
Can
you have
fault me?
literally this animated cartoon black duck and it's Daffy Duck, and he says like, "This was just despicable. This is
If
just
that thing keeps
despicable."
talking to me, I'll shoot him too. I have no problem shooting all the annoying people on this ship.
I mean, was it spaghetti season or was it and then he looks at you, duck season? And he kind of looks worried, looks around like,
I'll be right back, guys.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. So at that point, I'm like, fine, whatever. Where you want me to go before I
Okay.
wind up having freaking
We'll
Peking duck for dinner?
give me a second since Philip had to go, because now I'm gonna switch to what's gonna go on. But I love this so far, and we'll take a little break. Okay, so if you got stuff to do, get some drinks, get some snacks, get some duck sauce for the Peking duck, cartoon duck, or whatever. So and with your spaghetti.
I can't believe you brought this in. I swear to God.
Well, it's everything, you know. It's just.
I don't even know where that's from. Is the thing that bothers me out of this whole deal. Like, what is spaghetti?
It's from Tim and Eric. Awesome show. Great job.
I hate that show with a fiery passion.
I love it. I fucking love it. And I love you just executed spaghetti. Oops. Spaghetti.
And technically, I didn't execute. He just happened.
No, not at all. You just fucking blew his brains out in a gory fashion.
It was a misfire. I totally botched a roll. It's technically a misfire.
If I would have been anywhere realistic, that weapon should have probably gone through the whole of the ship at the power it is. Or probably not. No, actually, probably not, because I mean it is quite powerful. But
yeah. And this is, and plus the shields would block 90%.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, it's all good. But nonetheless, he deserved to die. He
okay.
deserved.
Let me get. Die. I'm gonna get some drinks. So let's do a little break. So Philip can come back, because I'm guessing the action part will start. I love where this is going, because it will change the way how I was thinking, of course, the game would go. So be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna share the live event to the Hangouts. I mean, to the Facebooks, to the groups. Yeah, I'm so happy I triggered you with this shit.
Yeah.
Like I said to Philip, he can run it too. And if you want to run it in your way, I'm really curious. It doesn't have to be Faserip either. You can run it with Megaverse system or something. This is something I want to run a lot in the future. Still there, Juve?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm researching more on Die Hard.
I thought you were researching more on Oops Spaghetti.
No.
Okay, I think one-shot group is enough. You don't need to overshare it either. Okay. Philip, you're back? Let me see here. I just saw what you wrote to me. Nice. Yep. Nice.
And that's totally possible.
Yeah, you basically are gonna become the Borg. Turns out your world is actually the past of a Star Trek world, and you're the Borg. You're the origin of the Borg. Anyway.
So basically, once they get done with me, that is where I'm going.
But Die Hard is a hero. Why would he do that anyway?
No, it's he's getting combat ready. He's not going to attack the ship. He's getting himself, since he's away from his backups, he's going to make backups on the ship.
Okay.
That's it. He's not going to take over the ship. That's just be ridiculous.
Yeah.
I shot Spaghetti because Spaghetti just triggered me, and I hate it. It's just like, fuck it. I'm just shooting this fucker.
I just shot Spaghetti.
I just shot Spaghetti in the face. And plus that show, I hate that show. So
I
yes,
love it. I love it.
No, that's worked for me. So yeah.
Great job.
So you just let me know how that works, because I'm just going to direct interface and let the computer.
What you thought of Alf? Come on, Alf was great. So I thought, come on.
You and Alf. Oh, God.
Alf is cool. Come on, man. Never watched Alf when you were a kid?
Ish. I watched some of the show that you speak of.
I think Alf was more popular in Germany than it was even in America. Maybe that's why.
He probably was. Probably was.
Hey guys, I'm back.
Hey, okay, we had a break, so I'm eating or something. So as right now there's a show off between the security forces and the Juve. However, suddenly, they're arguing about who did what to Spaghetti, as Spaghetti is on the wall, literally, there's a lot of red spaghetti. There's like a shaking of the ship, and basically, they say like code, what is it always they say? Code red or something like that. Yeah, we're being attacked. So literally it's being hit. And yeah, so as Juve, do you resist the arrest?
I'm like, I just put my hands down, like, fine.
Okay.
Lead me to wherever.
You have as you are brought up to the bridge. Do you come with him, Philip?
Totally.
You can see the crew of the Enterprise. Captain Picard. Commander Riker. You have Lieutenant Commander Worf. Data is on the console. What's her name? The empath chick. She's there. And Worf comes to you. You see this guy, this tall guy, and he's got these head ridges, spiky head ridges, and he looks pretty muscular and intimidating. And he says, "So you killed this civilian?"
He wasn't a civilian.
Well,
he was a biological threat to everyone on the ship. I was doing y'all a favor.
So, okay, give me a second because now let me check here. Since you won't be able to hear the sound anyway, I'm going to turn on the sound. Because as you're arguing about this, I don't got time for this. It seems like you can use a weapon.
I am a weapon.
Well, very good. The Klingon army, what you've done wouldn't have even been an offense. But here, it's going to be more of a problem. But right now, we're being attacked by this galactic empire thing. We'll need all the people that can fight in order if we get boarded. We'll deal with the consequences later. If we're still here to talk about this. And Captain Picard said, he looks at you, you see this bald guy who's like, carries a lot of like, just his stance alone, it carries a lot. They look at you and he's like, well, I don't know where you're from, sir, but this is not the way we do things. However, right now we are in a desperate situation. We're being attacked by these two ships that our information from some of our friends say are Imperial Star Destroyers. Mark II. So we'll need everybody who can fight to fight. Are you willing to do this and not break any other rules?
What other rules are there?
And Picard says, "This is not the Starfleet way, but it hell have to do."
Then fine. Port me at to whoever you need me to be dealt with, and I will have them taken care of.
Right now, okay. So out of character.
Yeah.
So this is basically what you see on the screen. Of course, in a different area as the battle outside in space. Basically starts, and as you can see here, this is the Enterprise here, the one in the long, and you see the Defiant basically on the screen go forward, and they said, "We're being attacked by a swarm of ships. There's a ship that looks like the Millennium Falcon, but our scans indicate that it's actually a ruse. They've used a similar class starship to trick us into a trap. Can you guys see the screen?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. So as you can see, there's the other ships. There is the what is it called? I forgot. But there's 2 other ships, and then there's basically the battle comes on. You can see these huge starships in front, kind of triangular, and some of the starships, some of the smaller ones that you've seen, are fighting against the really small ones. The ones that kind of look, they have kind of weird T-shaped wings. They're the TIE fighters, obviously. So, as I said, right now the battle is more in front. And basically, Worf says, he looks at you, Die Hard, as the thing is, I don't have time for this, but if you do this again, you'll have to deal with me. Now, go to 10-4 and protect the civilians for now. Don't kill any of them again.
What happens if they're extremely obnoxious?
Then you have to deal with me.
Fine.
Okay.
If you say so.
Okay. As you can see, the battle continues to rage on. Right now, your ship is still more distant, as the Defiant is forward, just shooting at the thing, but it seems like it isn't doing anything against the Star Destroyers. So what do you guys do? You're being sent back to 10-4, but you can hear the reports of what's happening.
Man, we're in a space battle. This is amazing.
You could just hear like the things. Right now, it's heating up. You can hear like the blast, because it's like the space kind of that you're in is kind of, it has some air, so that's why you can hear the sounds. So you can just hear the whole zapping and also the colliding on the hull and stuff, and it shakes up. You can see the people running around.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but do the ships from Star Wars even have shields?
No.
That was a no, they do actually. I checked.
No,
that.
they don't.
They
Yes,
No,
they
they
do.
don't. They
Yeah.
don't.
They do. They do. They
Your
totally
sources
do.
are wrong. Your sources are wrong. I
They
have
totally-
never seen a Star Wars ship show any form of shieldage ever.
The
Me either,
shields
ever.
in this game are different than in the Star Wars, but they actually do. You can see when they get shot by the ion blasts, for example. That's what knocks out their shields and their
Okay, you're the GM, so I'm like, okay,
shields are more
we'll like it.
I
But
can
as a
show you this.
Star
I could show you the sources, okay? Literally, I know this is not a good source, but in episode 8, they did have the shields and they did show it for a similar starship.
Episode 8? Which one was
Episode 8?
I know.
The Last Jedi?
Yep.
You talking about garbage.
I know, but even in the old ones, they do have shields, and they do mention the TIE fighters don't have shields. That's for real.
Okay, fine. We'll go with the hot garbage version.
It's not
Star
the hot
Wars.
garbage. Also, in the old version, they do have it. So, and I have checked on that. And the sources that I have,
So I
do have it.
turn over to Die Hard and I say,
I knew this is gotta
these
be a
ships are made out of soy.
out of character. I have checked that. By the way, the reports coming in that the Defiant is heavily damaged, and Captain Benjamin Sisko's tried to hold out, tried to assist the other ones. Yeah.
Okay. So
what did you say? What did you say, Iron Fist? And they said no, and one of the guys says, no, the Defiant. You can see through one of the screens that the Defiant has blown up. We don't know if Captain Sisko and any of the others survived. So okay, yeah. So what do you guys do?
We should teleport to one of those ships and see if we can take it over.
And I'm like, sounds like a plan.
You can actually, as you're there, they say to you, Jordy says to you, for some reason, one of their metals, we taken down the smaller ship, but they're still coming forwards. They say to you, I'll stop it here. They say to you that one of the so they have trouble beaming through that. They thought that there was a tactic they wanted to do, but they have trouble getting through, getting through the shields and through the armor plating for some reason. So, but they say that there is a guy who's saying, basically, as you're back at 10-4, hey, you want to get over to these ships? And it's Alf basically saying, hey, I'm not really a brave guy or anything, but and then, okay, then you stay here, you furry fuck. And it's Rick says, that sounds like fun. Let's get over there. We got in my ship. It's better than those big lug of things. We'll get in there and we'll fuck him up. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so come with me if you want to live.
All right.
And Alpha's saying, well, I'll stay here, so no problem for me. And as the battle continues, you get into one of the shuttles. Actually, no, you get into Rick's ship, and he basically gets close to one of the Star Destroyers. You can see the huge Star Destroyers. And by the way, they do have shields, but they're hugging. So that's what I'm going to say. And I'm going to show you the proof. And then you can be quiet. Because I checked that too, okay? So.
And people, this is what we call nerd rage.
Yes. So, as the battle goes on right now, it's not looking too good for you guys, but you still have a good chance. The Cerberus, the USS Cerberus, this last thing is being pelted by ion blasts and other smaller blasters. And you fly close to the Star Destroyer in towards where the shield is. Rick is just crazy, and like Morty's like, "Oh geez, Rick, you're not careful enough. You're being swarmed and by blasts and whatever." And then he's like, "Ooh, that wouldn't be fun otherwise." And basically, what happens is he crashes. He like blasts open just one of the walls and just crashes in there. And like there's a the entire air sucks out. You can see a bunch of soldiers in white uniforms being sucked out, and basically as he goes in, he says, "Okay, I'm gonna use my shield to close up that, so it's gonna make it so you can go in. It's gonna re-pressurize the area. Okay, you guys go. We go the other way." Okay, you get out of the ship. You're inside of the Star Destroyer now.
Nice. Do I see any uniforms available that I can put on?
You can see right now where you are, all of the soldiers have been sucked out into space, but you could look around right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find anything useful.
Okay.
I cover Iron Fist back while he does this. Shield deployed.
Okay. So, literally, are you going through the next door?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you go through the next door, and what happens is you could still hear the laser blasts and everything. You guys can still see the footage, right? So the battle goes on as this is going on. So you could see then suddenly multiple of these same guys in this white armor, aka stormtroopers, come towards you. And yeah, we'll start with initiative then.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'll just stop.
My martial arts will give me a bonus for my initiative. So
very nice.
I have an 8.
What? But how does it says like T, because I wanted to figure that out. What is the bonus exactly? Because it says in the description T plus T. You know what that means? Because I was trying to figure that out.
Oh, I don't know, Sean. Sorry.
Okay, it doesn't matter. We'll figure it out then. What is the thing that I wanted to get? Oh yeah, I know now. So the battle continues, but I just stopped it since we're now going in turn-based mode. So there we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. So you see right now about 5 of the soldiers. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So what's your initiative, Juve and Philip?
I have an 8.
Sorry, Iron Fist and Die Hard. You got an 8. Okay.
Yeah, bro.
And Juve, what do you got? 1d10 plus
Okay.
whatever your initiative bonus is.
I am rolling horrible die. Okay, so I rolled a 2.
And what's your initiative? It's got to be really high to get any good bonuses.
Initiative is the I one, right?
Yep.
That's intuition, but yeah.
I'm sorry.
Intuition.
Intuition. Sorry.
Intuition RM 30.
It might be a bonus.
No, I think you got to be higher than that.
I think so too, but always forget that. 30? No, you get 2. At 30, you get 2. How much is yours?
2
Philip?
die roll?
No, not 2 die rolls. You get a plus
you
2.
got
So
plus
if you roll
2.
the 2, you get a 4.
Yeah. So okay, Philip, you had an 8, right?
Yeah, man.
You got a 4. So okay, so it's Philip, you, Philip. So I'm sorry, it's Iron Fist, Die Hard, and then the Stormtroopers. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. So you can see these guys. They're brandishing some sort of rifles, and they're taking cover right now, ready to engage the enemy. And they're saying, "Shoot them for the Empire," or some shit like that. You know. So let's go ahead, Iron Fist.
So I'm going to heat up my hand like a burrito in a microwave.
Okay. Nice.
And I'm gonna say,
That's the best
take me to
description.
the leader.
You will never get to Lord Vader. And do you do anything? Speaking is free, but do you do anything?
Actually, I need to roll to see if I can activate the power of the Iron Fist.
Oh, you have to also then charge it. Yeah, you have to put it on the burrito thing.
Yep.
I'm imagining you putting your hand in some kind of like frying thing or something.
Oh, I got an 84. And that should be under Amazing Sean.
Nice. So you just need for the power stunt, I think at this point.
It's not a power stunt, it's just activating my power.
Well, green is enough, right?
Oh, it depends on how much damage I do for how I activate my power.
Okay, how much? 84 did you roll, and what's your ability for the power?
Amazing.
Amazing. Okay, an 84. That is nice. Yep. That is a yellow. Well done. So whatever bonus you get.
So I will do amazing damage with this fist.
Nice. Okay, but you gotta wait next turn. Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Die Hard.
I think last time we decided that we could do it in the same turn, but
does it say so? Oh, I think we did it that way.
It doesn't say you have to wait. That's
well,
how we did it last time.
If it doesn't say it, then go ahead, punch.
All right, so I'm gonna run over to where these guys are.
I mean, in the comics,
I'm gonna hit the ground where they're standing.
In the comics, he charges up the shit quite often and punches, so it doesn't take that long, really. So
yeah, as I'm running over there, you see my hands start to glow, like the center of my chest like shines like a flashlight. It travels down the veins in my arm, and my fist just glows bright yellow. And I hit the ground right where they're standing to try to collapse it with amazing damage. Bam.
Okay. With amazing damage, let me see here. I mean, you can. I would think the Star Destroyer would be made out of harder than amazing. I would say.
Oh, it doesn't give you the stats for it?
I have the stats, but give me a second here. Didn't think of that. That's always the thing. Let me see here. There we go. No, still not good. Okay, no. No, amazing is not enough. You basically make a small hole. You make a huge dent into it, but it doesn't break. You don't collapse it. It's not enough
Oh, wow.
Like you definitely make a huge fucking dent into the ground. So sorry about that. I have the stats here, so.
Okay.
Well, it has to.
I look at the dent, and then I just peer up, and the camera zooms in on my face. This is gonna be your helmet.
Okay, Juve, it's your turn.
All right. So as this is we got teleport on the ship, correct?
You didn't get teleported. Remember, Rick and Morty flew you in with the ship and broke you through.
Then
And
I
they
just
went their own way.
then I will proceed to go figure out where the deck is and start heading towards the deck and killing everything in my path.
Well, right now there's five. Right now there's 5 stormtroopers in front of you. So, and you cannot.
I will proceed to throw the shield.
Okay, then it's an agility roll.
That's correct. Agility.
And it should stand also there how much damage it does.
All right. So is that a D what?
D100. And what's your agility?
My agility is
That's D8.
okay. D100. Let me get that done first. That was the base roll was 82. And you say you and remarkable 30 for agility.
Okay. So 80 what?
82.
82. Okay. Let me see here. And it's like blunt damage and it's like 40, right? Your shield does 40 damage.
Battle shield on UN material diehard can block up to 50 damage, make an attack to inflict that inflicts damage. He can throw it up to 3 areas of range damage.
That's fine, but how much damage does it do? I think it's 40, if I remember correctly.
All I see is resource XPOP 40, and that's it. I don't actually see anything that says
Okay,
shield.
okay. I'll check it then. There we go. Wait, that was here in the campaigns. I know it's super exciting for the viewer if there is any, but in the future maybe. But that is the nature of the beast. There we go. God damn it, I thought I saved him. You should really stand there how much damage you could do, Juve. Because the material strength, like how much you block, that's not the same thing, but okay. Here we go. Image and then young blood. There we go. Die hard. So battle shield. In it says make attacks that inflict incredible damage. It stands there. As I said, 40. So yeah, check down something that I already knew. Okay, then basically you hit him, and let me see if he gets stunned or knocked back or something. Okay. And let's see. Endurance.
Where do you see the 40 at?
It says incredible, and that's 40. Okay, so he is stunned for 1 turn.
Nice.
And he gets damaged. So
40 points.
Well, not 40 because his armor gives him a little bit of protection, but he does gets knocked back. And nice. Yeah, so now it's the stormtroopers. So let me see here. We'll try to do this really quick and painless. So, and okay. So the first one shoots at you. The other one that is not stunned shoots at you, Juve, for 58. So if you want to dodge, you have to announce that on your turn, and then you can dodge.
Okay, question. Since the shield is already up, is it in a defense-like manner that I can?
It's not up because you just threw it.
Okay, then I will try to dodge.
This happens in the same. You have to announce it in the turn when you say that in your turn when you're about to attack. That instead you're dodging. That's how it works. So. Okay, so he hits you for green, and that's a EX. That's 20. But I mean, you should be fine because you have also an armor. Yeah. Okay. Basically, he hits you with the laser blast, but it doesn't do anything because of your armor protects you. So you're a beast.
That works.
That's the second one. Let me see. He tries. Let me see who he attacks. It's a D10. 1 to 5 is Juve. 6 to 6 to 10 is Iron Fist. Okay, that's Iron Fist. He attacks you.
Oh!
God damn it, man. But he misses. Then we have that was the third one. Now we have the fourth one. He attacks Iron Fist. And that's a 20. Pretty sure 20 is also a miss. He misses too. So they are like actual stormtroopers.
You guys can't hit the broadside of a barn.
They're actually very talented. You don't have plot armor right now. They're just surprised. I'll say that.
Okay.
So, but the last one also misses. So they're all like, choo, choo, choo. And they just hit the wall. So, yeah. So it's back to you, Mr. Iron Fist.
Nice. So I'm going to go up to one, and I'm going to attack him with my bare hands.
Okay. Go and make your attack.
I will be using
Are
martial
you
arts
going to
speed,
the?
which will increase
Which one are
my
you going?
fighting.
There's five. There's one guy who was stunned who didn't shoot. Which one are you going?
Oh, I'm going for the stunned one.
Okay, go ahead.
And my fighting is I'm going to use martial arts B, which brings it up one class. I'll be fighting with monstrous. My roll is a 56.
Easy. That is a yellow feet.
All right, so
And
I pick him up with my bare hands and I slam his head into the ground. I was assuming he's already on the ground.
let me see. Oh, you want to do a wrestling move then, grappling. Then grab a grappling.
No, I'm not grappling. It's just like a. I wanted to use martial arts B. That's different.
Okay, fine.
Is he
Then
on? How is he? Describe him to me. Is he on the ground or is he?
he's kind of like stunned. He's like he's on his knees. So you can do that. That's fine. That's just flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
So then I just see if he's gonna be stunned at yellow. 37. Okay, he's stunned for 3 turns. How much damage do you do?
One sec. 10.
10.
Yep.
He's stunned, but it doesn't seem like you didn't do any damage. But he's out of it right now. He's on the floor, just kind of, oh, gotta get back
Does
to
it?
I gotta get back to Toshi Station.
Does it look like his
And he
helmet
says,
could come off?
"These are not the droids we're looking for." And he kind of looks at Die Hard.
Hilarious.
Okay, okay. So now it's Die Hard's turn. The droid that they're not looking for.
And I look at him like, but this is a droid that you need, and then proceed to like do a jump kick to his face.
Nice. So do a fighting roll.
And that will be a D100, correct?
D100, yes.
65.
What's your fighting skill?
Fighting is remarkable 30.
Okay, and 65, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since he's on the ground already, yeah, I mean, pretty much an auto hit. But yeah, do your damage. So your strength, that's your strength. What's your strength?
Remarkable 30.
Okay, so that means you do 20 damage. So you do some massive damage against him. Describe it, but he's still alive.
He's still alive. So I'd like do a backflip in the air, and I do like this like Akuma style ninja kick to the back of his neck, and
Okay.
like hit him to the ground.
All you hear is an "Oh, they're definitely not the droids I'm looking for." And okay, so the other one is like now he's fierce. The other one shoots at. Let me see who he shoots at. With you, Iron Fist.
Okay.
And 59. Now, it is like with dodging, you have to announce it on your turn that you're dodging now, right? Instead of attacking.
Okay.
Is that wrong? Or am I wrong
Um,
there? Because
I don't know.
give me 1 second here. I always forget this with the dodging. I know it's a great thing, but I want to get this right. I don't want you guys to be in a problem area. Okay?
Okay. Take your time.
Or is it like when you get attacked that you then dodge?
That's what I thought you did. But
You know what? Let's do it that way because right now, if I fuck it up, then it's my fault. So when you successfully dodge, then it's like yeah, or whatever, how many things down. So do you want to dodge?
yeah, I think so.
Okay. I think maybe evading is the thing you gotta announce. One or the other is the thing. But I'll figure it out. Or blocking.
Okay.
But anyway, so just roll agility then.
Sure, no problem. That's a 38 for remarkable.
38. I think that should be. Yep, just barely, just barely. So that means that's -2 Cs. So at that, he has definitely 59. Oh, wait a second. I think he still hits. So you try to dodge it, and you do a pretty good dodge, but he still hits you for excellent damage. That's 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Energy damage. So hits you with the blast on your shoulder. You feel
Okay.
your skin cauterizing from the hot plasma energy or whatever, laser energy, whatever, optic, whatever. You can hear
Yeah,
the.
he shouts out with a vicious scream.
Okay. Then we have two other ones. The first one shoots at. Let me see. Man, they fucking hate you, Iron Fist. I'm rolling random at who they're shooting because they both see you as threats, but holy shit, 77. You want to dodge?
I think I've already done my dodge, so
Yeah, you can only do one dodge, right? Yeah, that is true.
yeah.
I do remember that, so sorry about that. Cannot be helped. 77. Yeah, it's a yellow feet. Bullseye. Yeah, we'll do again 20 damage.
Okay.
And then there's the last. Yeah, that's the last one. Fuck again, Iron Fist. I'm letting the dice decide. I don't want to be a dick, Philip.
That's okay.
Maybe they see you as the the other one seems to have armor or something. They don't know. 86. 86. And that's another bullseye, man. Another 20. So you're being
Another
fucking
20, all right.
So it's back to you. You're being like blasted, like.
Damn. All right. Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn. I think you can heal, right, with your chi ability or something.
Yeah, I have a unearthly ability to heal myself with chi. Give me 1 second. Let me check out this power because I'm probably gonna want to do this.
Yep, go ahead.
All right. Okay, cool. So I have the uncanny ability to heal myself or others with chi. He must have the appropriate amount of karma equal to the amount he wishes to heal in order to use the ability. I do have the karma,
Yep. You have been doing.
and
You have no reason to lose your karma. You've been acting heroically. Juve actually might have lost his karma.
I want to heal myself for woo, um, 70 points.
Okay, then you do that. That's your turn then.
No, I
Describe
need
how
to
it looks
roll on
like.
the unearthly table to see if I can do it.
Okay, you need a green
All right, one
feat,
sec.
right? Green success.
Yeah,
It should be fine. Unearthly, that's really nice.
33.
Yeah, fine. You're fine. You can heal up.
All right, so I'm like laying down on the ground, and you see like just over top of my head a holographic image of a dragon, and from the dragon's nostrils, smoke like just pours out in this holographic image, and it's all like bright phosphorescent yellow. It enters into my nostrils and my lungs inflate, and as it does, the cauterized wounds on my chest begin to magically heal, and I sit upright. Motherfucker.
Actually, I'm gonna roll a psyche roll for the stormtroopers because that was pretty impressive looking and weird looking, you know. And then a guy says he must be a Jedi. Totally. And he doesn't even use a lightsaber. That's crazy, man. Let me see here what happens. Okay, psyche is excellent, and I rolled a. Oh, that's a fail. Okay, one stormtrooper runs away. You'll get both you can do a free ranged attack. Juve, you get a +1 to it since he's getting out of the fight.
All right, so I will proceed to charge up the shield and
You
throw
do
it
have your
back.
rifle. You know that, right? Just saying.
I did not know I had the rifle.
Yeah, you have the rifle. I was nice. You got your rifle. As you were on the ship, you got the rest of your equipment. Sorry
Okay.
that I didn't tell you that. I gave it to you so you. Hey, by the way, you do know you shot spaghetti with the rifle. You made spaghetti
Yeah, I
out of
shot him with
spaghetti.
a pistol. I thought security took my weapons away. So
They wanted to, but then they decided you're more of an asset right now. So it's like the lesser of two evils. No, you got your rifle.
all right. So
If you want to shoot with the rifle, that's also agility.
that'll work. Let me just get this open up real quick. Okay, so shoot with the rifle.
Yep.
That's going to be an agility roll. That's going to be a D100. That is a 26. I think that's a miss for Die Hard. Remarkable 30, roll a 26.
Remarkable 30, 26. Yep, that's you miss. The guy gets away. You shoot on the walls. It's like fucking just melts some of the parts there. Just blasts it, and then like, wow, that's a fucking blaster like I haven't seen in a long time. Okay, so
Wait till it actually connects. You'll see something really special then.
okay, then it's time for the last remaining 3. The other one is still down for the count. The first one shoots at, let me see, who does he shoot at? With you, Juve. And it's 54. Okay, and he does hit. You want to dodge? Juve.
Can't dodge. I didn't declare dodge last turn.
You didn't dodge yet. This is now the new turn.
And I will dodge.
You can dodge once in the thing. Well, then roll D100 for agility.
Fail. Roll a 14.
And what's your agility? It's probably a miss because you need to have really high agility for that to. Yeah,
remarkable.
Yeah, it's a miss. It's a miss. Okay, so they hit you for again 20 damage, but since your armor is that high, so it's not a. I don't think it should affect you.
All right.
Yeah, excellent protection. Yeah, like he hits you, but you don't even feel it. It's like, what is this? What is he made of? Is he a droid or something? Or is he also a Jedi? No, Jedis don't use guns, you idiot. Anyway, so then the next one.
Man, what the hell is these Jedis?
Okay, now he shoots. The next one shoots against you. you're not hitting him at the right spot. And then he totally misses. And I'm like, that fucking missed, you idiot. And the other one misses too. It's like, I can't concentrate. They're fucking Jedis. They're probably reverting the blasts. No, you just can't. You haven't been shooting for a while, you idiot. Okay, it's again the Iron Fist turn.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
So I'm just gonna call on the power of the Iron Fist and try to punch these guys in the face.
Okay, there's 3 left.
All right, so I stand up, I make a caw, like I'm entering into an arena. My hands make an X in front of my waist, and then I raise them up, and as I do, they turn yellow. With a 55,
The monstrous,
for
right?
amazing.
That's monstrous, right?
No, it should be under amazing.
Amazing. Okay, that's
55.
important because it would have been yellow, but it is green.
It is green, so I will attack with incredible damage.
Okay.
And you ever seen people in a dojo like practicing their punches? Like they'll start with the hip and then they'll swing.
Yeah. I've seen that. Yeah, I've done it myself.
I go, "Hi-ya!" and I punch one right in the face.
Nice.
I will attack with monstrous.
Yeah.
For my fighting. Ooh, 25. I'm not sure if I hit or not.
He'll try to dodge.
Okay.
25. What did you roll, monstrous?
Yeah.
That still hits barely, though, just barely. And I think the stormtrooper doesn't have a good idea. Well, it's okay, but it's not even close to being enough. Well,
so he takes 40 points of damage right in the face.
Okay, so the one who's standing, right?
Yep.
Okay, so it's 30 because he does have his armor. So, but it's still massive, and I'm gonna see if he falls on if he gets stunned.
Okay.
And then we can describe it, or maybe even slammed. No, he resists it, but he's like, describe what it looks like. He rolled really high to resisting it, like over a 90.
Oh my god!
He's like 40 emperor and shit, you know. Like he wants to be one of the Red Guards, you know. He's like not your average stormtrooper.
So get this, the camera goes in front of Iron Fist's face, and it's almost like looking directly into a bonfire. And as the fist hits into the helmet, we travel through the black screen of the helmet into his face, and he's like doing this. And his skull slams into the back of the helmet, but it's padded and cushioned. And he like staggers on his feet, and he. And as that fist draws away, you can see that he's still lucid.
Part of the helmet breaks off. It like shatters in parts. You know, some of the black lens breaks off, and you can see the eyes of the dude. And
nice.
But he looks like you can see blood rushing out under the helmet. You know, you could hear even he broke his nose and everything, but he just looks angry at you, and then. You want to defeat the Empire, you want to defeat me, rebel scum. Your Jedi mind tricks won't work at me. And he's like, you can hear his nose, you know, it's like all nasally, you Jedi mind trick, because he just he fucking caved in his nose. So he's fucking a champ, you know. He like fucking got hit by Mike Tyson on steroids, basically. So, and he's still standing.
Yeah, man.
Okay, that was the Iron Fist. Now it's time for the Die Hard.
All right, so I'm gonna run up. How many guys are left?
There's still 3. There's one who is still out of it. You could like coup d'etat him right now. You wouldn't even have to roll.
I coup d'etat that one, and then when I coup d'etat that one, I do like that what you see in movies, run up, jump on the side of the wall, and then like shove my shield forward, trying to hit the next guy in the face.
Yeah, like Captain America. Yeah, nice. Very
yeah.
Good. One thing, I just want you to roll for an agility feat. Or fine. You know what? Don't worry about the agility feat. Just do a normal fighting attack because we can do this with a fighting attack.
I got this as a 64 for fighting, so that's going to be a remarkable 30. So that's like.
Are you attacking the injured guy that just Iron Fist did?
Yeah.
Okay, so and you're 30, right, for fighting?
Yeah. And I just rolled a 64.
64. And he tried to do a dodge already, so you cannot dodge anymore. That's too bad. That's almost the yellow, but still, I'm gonna see if he is stunned at 80. Yeah, he's not stunned. No. But you do how much damage? His strength is
remarkable 30.
So you do 20 damage. So you hit him quite bad, but he's still standing. But he's like, describe what this looks like. The coup d'etat you can describe because he's like down. He has no chance of dodging and shit. So just describe how this attack looks like.
I punched down with the shield, severing its head. So you see a stormtrooper head just start tottering away from his body. And then at the same time, when everybody's in shock and the blood shooting out of his head, out of his neck, I basically jump on one wall, push off, and then shove the shield into the guy that Iron Fist just hit a minute ago.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna roll another psyche roll to see. It's like a morale check to see if they are willing to continue the fight. Okay, one guy's just barely, but he's still there. 9. Okay, 2 of the stormtroopers start running away. Even drop their blasters. The one guy is still standing, defiant, you know? And he's like, I will never run. You will have to do much more to defeat the Empire. And he just fucking... since you did the punch against him, Juve, he will try to attack you. And try to blast you. And miss horribly. And
can I describe the miss as like when he tries to shoot me, I take my shield, smack the gun out of his way, and the thing goes off, and
sure, yeah,
it looks that's how it went down.
Nice. Okay, so 2 of them are gone. It's only the wounded one left. He's the servant of the Emperor. Basically, that's what he wants to be. But go ahead. It is Iron Fist's turn.
I think you're muted.
You're muted, Philip. Can't hear you.
Oh, damn it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up on one foot, put 2 hands up in the air way above my head, and hop. And then I'm going to take the foot that I have up in the air, I'm going to slam it down and kick up my other leg directly into his face.
Nice. Go ahead, do your fighting move.
This is called kicking crane. All right, so that's going to be a 72 on monsters.
Okay. 72 on monster. That's very nice. That's a yellow. And I think you got a martial arts, by the way. You can bypass the armor for slam, but not for damage. That's 54 for his attempt to dodge. If it's a yellow feat, he didn't make it. Do your damage.
So I think if it's a yellow feat, my monstrous attack goes down to incredible.
No, he did a green feat.
Oh, he did a green. Oh, so it just goes down to
yeah, so it's like 2.
Amazing.
But even then it hits, so it's fine. Yeah. Go ahead, do your damage. He tries to get out of the
So-
way, like he's like battered and broken. His armor shattered at parts, and shit. So he's trying to kind of hobble away, but you
So
still
as
hit
my
him.
foot connects, I scream out, "Cobra Kai, strike first!"
Nice, nice. You should play the fucking Cobra Kai guy, for fuck's sakes. That should be your next character.
Cobra Kai forever.
Okay, 26. How much damage do you do?
10 points.
Okay, 10 points. He is stunned now. He doesn't get any damage because of the armor, but he's stunned for 6 rounds. So you knock him the shit out. Okay, he just goes boom and then onto the floor. And he's just like out. He's still alive, but you can do a coup d'etat. And no roll.
I run over to the intercom. Everything's good here. No problems. Everything.
It's like, what is going on down there? We heard an explosion.
Everything's fine. There was a small disturbance, but it's been taken care of.
I think we're gonna send. Who are you? What is your access code?
It's been great talking to you. Yep.
Juve, you got it, I say. This is my access code, and just blast the thing with your gun.
Yeah, this is my access code. I like heat up my hand, I smash it.
So do you guys do a coup d'etat with the guy, or is it just gonna stay there?
Oh, I'm gonna take off his helmet. I'm gonna take off his armor if I can, and just like tie him up.
Okay, that's cool. That's
I'm gonna
actually
put the armor on.
Oh, nice. Okay, it's a bit battered.
One hand without a glove.
It's battered, so it's like it won't cover your head, but you can wear it still. It should do still the same. It will still cover your head mostly, so it should do. Write down the armor does. But okay, it will take you a while. Juve, what are you doing?
Say that again.
What are you doing?
Let's see. Is there any guy? There's no more guys left. We killed everybody, right?
Well, they ran away.
Yeah. So I try to follow. I'll see what Iron Fist is going to do, but I'm going toward the bridge because I'm planning to take over the bridge.
Okay. As it takes a while for you, like as you are. Let me share again, just quick for the viewers and for you guys. Since the battle has continued, I have stopped it, but it is continuing right now. So, as you have been fighting, the fight has been going on. It's been kind of a stalemate, although the Empire, the 2 Imperial Star Destroyers, have been doing more damage to the Federation fleet. So it's just been continuing on. This is like basically the as the fight has been going on. As you are starting to take off the armor from the Stormtrooper, almost like you're just taking it off before you can put it on, and Juve, you're walking towards that, you can see 2 figures appearing. In front of you, Juve, you can see this fat, pretty small, about the size of Danny DeVito looking dude, pretty filthy. He's got a clown makeup on, pretty sinister looking. And he says, like, "Oh my, I recognize you. You're from those Youngblood idiots, aren't you? Well, I'm gonna violate you." And he starts morphing into this gigantic demonic entity with 3 horns, about like 12 feet tall, with giant claws and everything.
Is this the Violator from Spawn?
Yes, yes. And
so I have a question. How thick are the walls, for one? And second,
by the way, you have definitely in the the Star Destroyer right now. You can feel like the explosions are getting harder. It sees like shields down, and you can see the blasts coming from the ship. They're getting through now, finally.
So the question I have is, how difficult would it be to cause a hull breach right now and just suck the Violator off into space. Because that's what I'm going for. That's exactly what I plan on going for.
Dude, I tried to do that earlier, but my damage was amazing.
You could just fucking do a hole. The hole is already breached. All that is holding it to is Rick's spaceship force field. So if you destroy the ship or turn off the force field, but it would suck you guys out too. By the way, as the whole ship is shaking, you can see outside in the window. You can see the Enterprise being also pummeled. You can see the other ship also being there and shooting. But right now they're finally getting some shots through. The shields are down for the Star Destroyer.
So I see. So I do see the bridge, right?
Which bridge? The Star Destroyer bridge? You're on the side. Yeah. You cannot see it from there. You know where the bridge is in the Star Destroyer. It's up there in the small part. You would have to like go on a computer screen and find it. And you would have to hack into it like R2-D2 style to find it from where you are now. But you don't have time because Philip, Iron Fist, you being surprised, roll a intuition roll. What's your intuition?
One sec. Let me. I have it on my character on my phone.
Yeah. Okay.
One sec. Intuition's good.
Okay, good. Okay, roll an intuition. Roll.
One sec. 27.
27. Okay. And there we go. Okay. And okay, suddenly out of fucking nowhere, Mr. Iron Fist, you can hear this woo, and then the shh, and above your chest, right through the dragon,
Kun Lao the Undying?
Kun Lao the Undying tattoo. You can see these three like scratches. You can feel the pain just going through you. You lose 20 hit points. Because I just rolled a stealth thing if you could detect the person. That was your intuition roll. You get these three cuts through you, just lightning fast, like and suddenly in front of you, so on the other side of the hallway, you can see this guy who then jumps back with a super quick backflip, and you can see this guy. He's like half naked, very muscular, but a little bit skinnier. He's got these pants like this bullfighter kind of thing going on.
Is this Vega from Street Fighter?
Yes. He's got a mask, and he's standing there like kind of like almost royalty, and a bit like dainty, but also just ready to fight. And he says, "Let's see what kind of martial artist you are. See, senor? Let's see if you are worthy for." And then he cocks his head kind of thing as he takes the mask off to show off his face. Vega. And he looks at you, and he's this very handsome man, almost too handsome, a bit feminine, like a Bishonen style, right? And he puts the mask on, and he says Vega, and he goes into his stance, which kind of reminds you of a bullfighter meets a ninja kind of thing, you know? And you can see blood dripping down from his claws, and you can just feel the pain in your chest. But of course, you're the Iron Fist. You're not going to show that, of course, because, you know.
Real quick, man, how much damage does my body armor protect me from?
You didn't have time to put the body armor on. I'm going to be a dick like that. You were just taking it off. It takes some time.
Okay.
Like,
okay, that's cool.
I know. It hasn't been enough. You have been just taking off the helmet and the other stuff. However, like it took you a while to figure out how to open up. So I hope it's okay. So I'm not.
That's all right. That's cool.
So he stands there, and he says, "Are you chicken Are you a puta?
Are you chicken? Are you a puta? I pick up one of the soldiers' rifles on the ground and I fucking shoot him.
That's very nice. Okay, we got to roll intuition for that first. So, okay, Juve also roll intuition. So
I'm on an 8.
I'm just gonna roll for Violator quick. So you are 8. Hey, you've been rolling good for initiative there.
I
Yeah,
rolled a 23.
What?
You
just roll one die, bro.
It's a D100, right?
No,
No, it's a D10,
you
dude.
just roll a D10.
That's the only time you roll a different die is a D10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 23. Like, Jesus Christ, you got like ungodly fucking intuition
10.
or something.
A nat 10.
Okay. So I think you get like a 2 bonus or you are a 12. Either way. Juve, you can see this you definitely have heard of the Violator through some intel from New York. I don't know if because this is, we'll just say this image universe is the one where the young blood hasn't been removed yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, that's my nat 10 right there.
I don't know if Die Hard ever fought the Violator, but I would say you definitely heard of him.
Yeah, I've heard of him because if he has,
well, you know of Spawn. You know of Spawn.
Yeah, Spawn, Chapel, they're all interconnected. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So you definitely heard of him. So yeah, you finally somebody from your own universe.
Like, yeah, I got you. I got you, Violator. I got you.
I will rip your head off and shit down your neck. As he's saying, slobbering around with his big ass teeth and mouth.
I shoot dead center to his face whenever my turn is up with the blaster.
Okay, he'll try to dodge. Let's say, let me see here. So roll your attack. Agility. Oh, nice. I know that Dice app website.
Yeah, 65 is the roll, and you want agility, right?
Yeah.
Same as before, 30.
Remarkable. Yeah. So 65.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's a green. Almost a yellow, but it's a green. Let me see if Mr. Violator can dodge that. And okay. 42. Okay, 65, right? So it goes down. He does successfully dodge, but it still hits. So how much damage do you do?
The damage from normal damage
for your plasma, I think it's 40. 40. Yeah, 40.
And number of shots is 20 per stack.
That's not 20. That's how much ammo you got. You got 19.
Yeah, I'm just saying I got 19 left, and I got one shot per round.
20 shots in one hit, Juve. This is not Rifts here. This is
no, I'm saying I was trying to tell you how many shots I had left, not that I'm unloading 20 shots.
Yeah, yeah.
If it's a plasma rifle, I presume there's a recharge time.
Yeah. Well, we could just say, but let's just go ahead and you can just shoot and shoot. Don't worry about it. So you hit him. Describe how you hit him. You do a massive wound. Go ahead.
So when the plasmas take off, you see, there's this flush of red hot plasma takes across the air. It strikes the Violator dead in the eyeball and proceeds to melt half of his face off. You see the goo from his eyeball dripping out on the ground.
All green and shit,
Green and black.
Yeah, yeah. And he's like, you fucking asshole. I'll take that rifle and shove it down your neck until it comes out of your ass.
Yeah, you've been doing a great job of like whooping my ass so far. And so far, wait a minute, didn't you have that same problem with what's his name? Yeah, Spawn, the guy that's half
Oh,
burnt up,
do
supposed
not
to kick your ass.
mention his goddamn name. That
Yeah,
fucking asshole. After I kill you, I'll find him in this fucking universe and rip him to pieces finally. Anyway,
yeah, I bet you will. Not.
then I'll fucking eat all of your young blood little fuckers. Anyway, he's just talking a big talk at the moment. Now it's the Iron Fist turn.
Oh, nice. So the camera's actually outside the ship, and we see like this massive battle going on. Bing, 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 bing. X-wings flying around. Bing, 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 bing.
Actually,
And
give me 1 second for the movie thing. I'll actually share this so we can have this going on. Just because, and just continue. I really love it. I just want to do it the right way. If you know
no
what I
problem.
mean. So go ahead.
So as we travel along with one of the beams, and as it hits through the side, we travel through into the room where we're in combat, and you see Iron Fist flying through the air with a jump kick, flying at Vega. The end of his foot, bright yellow.
Nice. Okay.
So I'm just going to roll to to activate my power. Ooh. Does 25 on amazing work?
Amazing is pretty high. It could work. Let me check. You can use your karma, but you gotta announce it beforehand. Sadly. So
Okay.
that's just how it is. And you're gonna invest 10, but you got still karma. But I mean, you might have used it for your health. 25 on amazing.
Yep.
That actually might almost work. That's for your Iron Fist power, right?
Yeah.
It's like 1 down. Sadly, it didn't work. But
All
you know
right,
what?
so I'm just
You know
flying.
what? It's like 1 down. I will give you the like fucking karma, okay? Like Kunlun shines down somehow and gives you this because really you just needed. How much did you roll? 25.
Yeah.
You get a 26. You fucking hit. You charge up because that's what you need. You needed 1 down.
Wow!
So
All right, so I'm gonna
you
roll
feel
to
like
attack
that.
and hit this
You feel
guy.
like you cannot quite tap into the power, but then you see the dragon appear, and he says, kick his ass, and then suddenly your fucking feet do glow.
So right in front of me is the dragon's head, like a hologram, and I fly through his open mouth, and my foot glows bright yellow. I'm gonna roll
Nice.
to hit.
Yeah, roll to it.
I roll a 61 under monstrous.
I think it's safe to say 61. Okay, that's a fucking yellow feet. However, Vega, he will try to dodge. I think with martial arts speed, you get a bonus for dodging. I think so.
I don't think so.
Is there a bonus for dodging for anyone for A, B, C, or E? I don't think so.
I don't think there is. I mean, I have them all, but I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I don't think so either. Yeah, you're right. I just thought. However, it doesn't really matter because even though he tries to belay out of the way, he tries to do a pretty advanced jump. However, he does not succeed. So describe
So
your hit.
I hit him directly in the square in the chest with my glowing foot for 40 points of damage, and you can see his ribs like move in on his body like it's being compressed.
40 points of damage. Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
So I don't know if his like heart explodes up the back of his spine or how strong this guy is, but
oh, he's a Street Fighter guy, so give me a second
pretty strong.
here. So 40 points, right? Okay. You as your legs connect with his chest, and you can hear the cracking of the ribs, and he like and as he let me see if he gets stunned or not. Right, I gotta check that. Okay. That's 51. No. Oh, wait, no, for one turn. He gets stunned for one turn. So you hit him on the chest, and he kind of still saltos back, right? But he kind of his arrival as he tries to land on his feet. It doesn't quite go well, and he's just kind of like dazed for one turn, and he's just saying, "Ugh, what you kicked like a Kuma, god damn it!" And that's what you hear, and that's pretty
And
much
I'm like right next to him. I go, Hadouken!
this. You're pretty much a Street Fighter character. Come on. So Juve, fucking the Violator says, and how will you like this, you fucker? And he will try to, let me see here. 41. Okay, he spits fire at you. Like flames come of his hellish hellfire come out of his mouth. What do you do?
So this is the beginning of a new turn, I believe. Can I
Yeah.
dodge?
Yes, it is a ranged attack. It's a flame attack, but you can dodge. You can attempt.
So
You got agility 30.
92.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure that's unremarkable. That's a yellow feat, almost a red feat. That means yeah, like he just barely made it anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 4 CS down easily. You dodge that easily. Describe your dodge.
So when he does the fire, I do a backflip, land back on the ground, take my shield, push myself straight up, and then force myself going forward, missing the fireball, and me in midair, slowly going for his face with the shield as an impact device.
The flames hit the floor of it, and it gets red hot, white hot, and starts melting the floor.
Mm-hmm.
And you can see the fucking hellfire just burning through it. And he says, "Why don't you stand still, you maggot?" Okay, now would be Vega's turn, but he's stunned for a turn. So it's back to Die Hard.
Shouldn't it be Iron Fist?
No. You have You have 12. You said you had a natural 10.
Oh, yeah.
Iron Fist is at 8, initiative-wise.
Okay, so, yeah. So I proceed to... how far is Vega from Iron Fist?
Well, right now he's not that far. He's like about, I would say, like 7 feet away. Like 7, 8, maybe 10 feet away. Because he just got knocked in the head and he's just, bounced
Maybe
back.
I should deal with Violator. So pretty much, I go through the air and then proceed to do the shield in front of me, engaging my boot jets that's in the back, and to punch him in the face with the shield. So
Okay, then do a fighting roll.
that is a 20 on a remarkable 30. I think that's a miss.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want me to describe the miss?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, sure.
So I try to do that, and at the last minute, the Violator droops to one side, and I fly over. I miss. That barely cuts his cheek on the side, and that's it.
So this is your great young blood combat training. Think hard, shit hard. I will help you with that dying part. No worries about that.
From what I've seen so far, the only thing you've managed to do is go blind in one eye. Oh, I forgot. I'm the one that caused that.
Yeah. So that's Iron Fist turn.
Did Juve just leave?
Yeah, I think he. I don't think he left intentionally.
Oh, okay. If Vega's stunned, then I'm just going to attack him again if he's down or whatever.
Yeah, you can attack him. I'll say with the stunned. You know what? It's basically an auto hit. Describe it.
Nice. I just walk up to him, I grab him by the back of the neck, and I just hammer my fist right into his mask.
Oh, okay. And how much do you do with strength wise damage?
10 damage.
10.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Actually, that's actually interesting. You punch in the masks. Well done. Ooh, 10 damage. That's actually cool because yeah, you break his mask and you break his nose and then basically he like looks at you and he just holds his face in terror as he gets you as you knock him. He's again clear of mind and he just holds his face. My face, my nose, my beautiful nose. Vartaloco, I will destroy you, you barbarian. You have taken my beauty. You will die for this.
There wasn't much there to begin with.
Ah! Okay, that was Iron Fist. Now it's the Violator's turn. And the Violator will try to... Let me see here. He will try to claw Mr. Die Hard. Holy fucking shit. What do you want to do, Juve?
What happened? I said holy. I heard holy shit, and then
I rolled a 99.
for the dodge.
No, for the attack. He's
Oh god.
attacking.
Oh god. What am I gonna do? The shield is in front of me, so we will go from there. So
okay, so you want to do a dodge, right?
that's correct.
Give me a second. I just gotta check something. Okay.
Can I even do a dodge with him rolling 99?
Yes, you can always do a dodge. If you succeed at a dodge, what it does, his result goes down 2 CS. So imagine instead of like incredible with fighting, it will go down to excellent if you succeed. So you definitely want to dodge.
That'll work.
Well, then you got remarkable, agility, and roll.
All right.
Are you like unpacking your gigantic dice from the box or something?
Yes, I'm unpacking my giant dice.
Yes.
What do I need to roll now?
1d100, 30.
1d100.
Yeah.
72.
Okay, that could actually be good.
Yeah, that's I believe.
2, 3, 4. You are so lucky because with his claws, you could have died instantly. That's one of his power stunts. If it's a red. Let me see though. Okay, you got to roll an endurance thing for for if you're stunned and you still get the damage. You're very lucky, Juve. Well done.
I rolled a 50.
Okay, and what's your endurance? I think it's pretty high for you.
Endurance for what number? Endurance would be incredible 40.
Yeah, as I said, your endurance is pretty good. And you rolled a 50?
That's correct.
Okay, it's a green feat. So you're stunned for 1 turn. So next turn you cannot do anything. You're stunned. He basically he claws this huge gash. You know it would have destroyed you if it was any closer. You just kind of get back close enough. There's these huge gashes. Your arm almost rips off. It's just this huge deep gash. Like you can see the cables and shit just hanging out. You get 50 damage.
Okay.
Wait, I think you get an armor. Wait a second.
I have armor and then also have my shield, which technically, depending on whether it says the dodge was successful, does that mean I can throw the shield up? Because if that's the case,
no, it's if you're doing a block, then I will allow the shield. But this time, because it was so high, he got behind your shield. Okay. However, you still have your armor, so let me see here. 50 and because it says here you can block, so you have to willingly block, basically. Okay, excellent protection. That means excellent is 20, so you get 30 damage. Get past you. It's still a heavy blow, but it could have been much worse.
all right.
And
am I at full health right now?
What?
Am I back to full health?
Yes, 130. So minus 50, that's 80.
All right.
No, wait, sorry. Minus 30. You're at 100. Sorry, you're at 100. He says, "I'm gonna rip you off piece by piece, Tin Man."
Yeah, let's see what you got.
Okay.
I'm not impressed yet.
Okay, then next turn, that was now it's Vega's turn, and he will do an attack towards you.
Oh, nice, man.
Give me a second. Okay, so he will do this where he goes down. You know this attack he does where he like jumps up into the air and like slices with his 2 hands? That's what he'll do.
Mhm.
Lightning quick. However, he fails his attack. He jumps up, he's too angry, basically, and he just fails it. He like jumps up and tries to hit you, but he fails you, and he gets down to the other side. "I will destroy you. I will slash your face and then your throat."
Yeah, have fun with that.
Okay, so that was a miss. Yeah, definitely a miss. Just was checking it. And so now it's I think that was it. Yeah, it's back to Die Hard.
Okay. So I levy the shield in front of me and then brace it with the cannon. And then since I know that he is that being up close and personal will possibly get me killed, I start doing plan my attacks using range. So I unload another round into the face of dupe of the Violator,
Okay.
and that is a 60.
Okay. 60 on Remarkable, right?
Yeah,
So you're blasting him now, right?
yeah, I'm blasting him. I'm staying out of range of his claws.
Okay. He will try to dodge that. So 60, that would be a hit. And but he has rolled a 75, which still could mean a hit. So that's -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still a hit. Just barely, but you still made it. He's trying to dodge your shit, but did not succeed.
So he tried to dodge, and then basically it goes into his. I'm still aiming for the head, so does it hit his other eyeball?
That you need a bullseye hit for that. You need a yellow feet with the shoot.
Okay, then I just put a hole in his chest and.
Yeah. You have a big hole. You know how it is in the comics, how they have like big holes in the chest, but they still fight in the image.
Yeah,
comics.
they're still fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, like you also, you have got like big gashes and shit, but you're not your everyman. You're like a fucking Terminator, basically. So, yeah. So how much damage do you do? I think 40, right?
Yeah, 40.
I gotta see. Actually, does he have any kind of natural armor? Oh yeah, he has. He does actually. So 40, right?
Yeah.
So he actually, this time you hit him, but it's energy. That might be different.
Yeah, this is an energy blast.
No, it still counts. You hit him, but it fries him a bit, but it's not such a big deal this time.
All right.
And he says you gotta do better than that if you want to win.
I'm
And
like,
now
all right. I got you. I got you. Don't worry. I'm gonna win this. You're gonna be fried fricassee.
Yeah. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna continue sharing the space battle, if that's okay with you.
Yeah.
And just as a background thing for the, let me see here. There we go. And yeah, continue. So as you can see, the phaser blasts are being hit by the Columbus. Actually, you haven't even noticed, but you could see the Enterprise was blown up. So there's 2 ships left still, as you could see.
So Picard is dead.
You don't know if he's dead because they could have escaped. Let me see here. I'm gonna rewind it just a bit, so you could see the. Okay, so now you can see there's the Enterprise, and being blasted, pummeled, and boom. You can see the Enterprise outside the window, just being thing, and you can hear from distant corridors the stormtroopers cheering. But the other spaceship, the forgot the name, but it's a Galaxy class one, and there's still another one, the Kalevs or whatever. I forgot the name, but I've written it down. Zukov, right? There we go, Zukov. But the fight continues on. So now I think that was Die Hard. Now it's Iron Fist's turn. The ship is being pummeled. It's shaken and everything. So.
Oh, cool. Sean, I have a question really quick. I can't remember what this is, but I have a power called Iron Will. Do you know what that does?
It's actually, let me see here. Okay. Iron Will, I can check this quick, okay?
Okay, cool. Thank you.
And there's no description for it?
No, it just says Iron Will Monstrous.
Okay, I think it's like where you can resist pain or like stun or slams.
Yeah, I think so too, but I'm not sure.
I'm checking it right now in the powers book, so
Okay.
give me a second here. Okay, Iron Will. The hero has complete conscious control over his mind and body. Yep, that makes sense for you. By using his Iron Will, the hero can temporarily halt the damage done by mental or physical attacks. He can even postpone his own death. Very nice. Iron Will can be used in place of any lower ranked ability to determine resistance to attack. Anytime the hero suffers damage from an attack, the power can temporarily absorb it before it can affect any of the hero's ability ranks. So it's like a berserker mode kind of thing, like in D&D.
Oh, I got you.
Or like aid, you know. The maximum amount of damage Iron Will can absorb at one time is equal to his rank number. Absorbed damage does not affect the hero at that time. Damage exceeding that amount affects the hero in its normal manner. The hero can maintain his Iron Will indefinitely, but eventually have to relax his self-control in order to heal and renew his power. Letting down his control causes him to immediately suffer a loss of health points. So just like in Berserker Rage in D&D, equal to 1/2 of the amount of damage Iron Will has absorbed. Regardless of the original nature of the attack, it is always translated into lost health points. This affects... wait. Blah, blah, blah. Once translation accords...
I'm sorry?
The power... Okay. Even if the conversion of the damage... Blah, 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 in this case... Sunstone is battling this example. Marot is not doing too well. He possesses Iron Will and has 100 health points. Harpoon hits him with Slay Spear. This does 40 points of damage. Iron Will absorbs it all, but immediately reconverts it to a loss of 20 health points. Okay, so basically, okay, and it doesn't say here you have to roll for this, so you just have to basically say that you're activating your Iron Will, and then that whatever level the Iron Will is, that amount of damage will be soaked up. But, you know, after a certain time, like after the battle, it's going to be like Berserker mode in D&D, okay?
Okay.
So without you being actually Berserk, you know what I mean? Just for the damage thing. So you'll have to then heal up, and then you'll get the damage later. Okay? But you have to say that you're doing your Iron Will. Okay?
All right. That's pretty sweet.
But it's like, I'll allow that you say you're doing Iron Will, but you can still attack and shit. But you'll have to then say it. Okay?
Okay. I want to jump up in the air, stop for a split second, like a video game goes on pause.
Right, right.
I punch in a bunch of like different cheat codes, and you see my character like take out his leg, extend it, and he starts rotating like a whirlwind.
Oh, attack, do attack! You hurricane kick. Ryu, yes, I love it.
And then I move through the air like a whirlwind, and then I go to kick Big in the face. Bah, 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 bah.
Do an attack.
Yeah. All right, so here you go. I have a 38 to hit on Monstrous.
Okay. It should be a hit. Yep, that's a hit. Green hit. Let's see if he can dodge that at all. I don't think so. Although... No. Not quite. No dice. So you hit him for how much damage again? 10?
10 points of damage.
You hit him in the face, and his face just goes up, and it's just bleeding out of his lips and stuff. You bastard! You.
As he says that, you can see like a big footprint on the side of his face where it's gone white.
And he starts like cussing in Spanish and shit, and all this shit, you know, and like. What did you say? Sorry.
Oh, I said you can see a big toe print, like a big footprint on the side of his face.
Yes. And his lips are actually like bleeding now.
And from where his mass is breaking apart, you see it's breaking apart in yin yangs.
Nice. I like it. Okay, so that was Iron Fist, and now it's the Violator's turn.
Violate.
And the Violator, he says, "I will eat you fucking up." And he tries to bite you with his big ass mouth. So that's
Well,
8.
did he move to get towards me? Because I moved to make sure he was out of like grabbing distance because of claws.
You have
I
to
did say
move
that last
to
time.
one area. Well,
But I mean,
he
I'm
can.
not. It's not that big of a deal. I was just
How
saying.
far do you go away from him? Like, we can see now how the moves works and whatever, but
I was pretty much gonna stay out of range of the claws, so as long as he couldn't grab me is what I was going for.
well, okay, but he can move and attack. Everybody can move and attack.
Okay.
So your maximum move and shit. So, but I mean, okay, then since you're out of range, then he'll just do his fire breath instead. So, um, that works for me. For him, I
And am I
guess.
able to throw at the shield this time since I already had it leveled up when I fired the
Yes,
last?
you can say that you're blocking. So,
Then I will be blocking.
okay. Then yeah. Roll for strength. Don't worry, it's gonna absorb the damage what you get. But just roll for strength for blocking.
I think it's going to be a fail. It's a 14.
Okay, but don't worry, it's still not a fail because you're just holding the shield. So so he hits you then, and since it can soak up 50, right?
Yeah.
So the shield soaks up 50, it starts to get hot, and the flames go around it, doing 25 damage. But question is, do you also have your armor? Does it protect you? And not against heat. It says energy, but not heat.
Well, that's the thing. When I do my attack, when I do my block, it absorbs 50% of the damage goes into the shield.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He did the monstrous damage.
Okay, and then my armor is supposed to be immarkable, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
I'm confused. What are you asking for?
Your armor doesn't protect from heat, and I see this on your arm character sheet. So it doesn't protect you from heat. Heat
Yeah, it
still
just says
affects you.
physical and energy, and
You
I
get
don't think
25 damage, Juve. You still got a bunch of
I'm
fucking.
fine. I don't care. Yeah, 25 damage, half my arm
It
melted off.
says
I'm good.
energy and physical, so that means any kind of like
Yeah,
plasma,
heat
laser,
doesn't.
and shit.
Yeah, heat doesn't apply. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, so you get 25 damage. So you could have gone much worse.
So I'm down to 75.
Yeah, you're still fine. So some of the lacquer, the upper on your arm starts melting the upper layers, you know, and I'm gonna roast you like a chicken. Rawr. Anyway, it's Vega's turn. I know.
Really roast me like a chicken?
Yeah.
Raw?
I don't know, man. It's late.
You're too funny.
Okay, he tries to attack you. Philip, Iron Fist.
Oh, nice.
Let me see here. Okay, he attacks you with a 33. Do you want to dodge?
Yeah, I'll try and dodge.
Because he's using now you guys have been now fighting for more than 2 turns. He's been using his, I think, martial arts A or B to boost his attack. So he'll try to do that. Do you want to dodge then? Try to lower it
Yeah,
again?
I'll try and dodge. Yeah.
Okay, because he's now attacking with monstrous instead of incredible.
Okay, one sec. My agility is remarkable.
Yes.
I rolled a 46.
Okay, 46. And okay, so that's a success, a normal success. So it's a 33. Bump 2 down. Still hits though. And
Okay.
so he does the rolling attack. You know, the rolling crystal flash. You know which one, you know. The
Yeah.
and he does then with his claws, he rams them into your lower, like you know, your stomach kind of thing.
Are you
And
trying to grab my dick? What is this?
well, he rams the blade, so I don't think he's grabbing anything at the moment. Although maybe he's trying to fish it out or something. I don't know. So he does remarkable. So 30 damage.
Ah!
You didn't say
I,
you activated your Iron Will, right? Because I thought you would last time.
no, I didn't.
Did you say it? Because you got
No.
to say it. Okay. So you lose 30. Like it plunges into a thing and then he takes out his claws and says, your dick is probably really ugly and I'm gonna make it ugly and I'll chop it off.
Still better looking than your face.
Ugh! Okay. Um, well done. Anyway, so that was Vega. Now it's back to Die Hard. I'll actually share more of the battle going on. Let me see here. Just since the game has been going on. So there we go. Yeah, okay. So Die Hard, Juve, it's your turn.
All right. Let's see how we're gonna do this. All right. I see the violator. I will proceed to make a move back so he's still out of range with his physical attacks, and then I launch another plasma attack at him.
Okay.
That brings me down from 20 to 18. No, 18 shots left.
Just saying quick, the Galaxy, wait, I'll just revert it just for you guys to see. The Galaxy class ship you can hear it that it's being destroyed by the two Star Destroyers. So
I rolled a 27 out of a remarkable 30.
So I'm just saying here, it just exploded. So if you want to see it, so there's still one more ship left. So wait, I'll just stop it here and then.
So really, so all Star Wars ships just got destroyed. I don't believe this. I do not believe this.
It's at least the stats for the whoever made the mods, because I'm using mods for the game. So so it's not. I mean, you can argue with the stats, of course, you know, but I mean, the Star Destroyers are quite powerful. Like, it's always the question which one could take out the other one. So, I mean, it's always the question: do they have the shields? Do they don't have the shields? I think the Star Destroyers, because what I checked, they do have shields. Now, I think because they're actually closer to the hull, not like in Star Trek where they're an actual thing. But anyway, so what was your attack? Let's go back here quick.
Oh, my attack was a 27 is what I rolled with a remarkable 30.
And you're trying to shoot him with your gun, right?
Yeah.
Well, that's a miss. I'm sorry. It's a white thing. So you shoot at him, but he's just kind of just moving a bit too quickly, and you hit the wall. And yeah, some debris comes down. The ship is also being damaged though, quite a bit. So it's shaking now and everything. You can, you know, there's another explosion, a huge one from the distance. So okay, that was thing. Now it's Iron Fist's turn. The immortal Iron Fist.
So can you guys hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. Blood's pouring out of my abdomen. It covers up my legs. It keeps pulsating out with each pump of my heart. From the center of my chest, it's like someone's turned on a flashlight. You see the beacon of the dragon hits Vega in the face.
Nice.
Like the fucking bat signal, right?
Nice. It's the dragon signal. I like it.
It's the dragon signal. And I fucking heat up my hand to fucking finish this.
Got your little sandwich maker for your hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate Iron Will and
Okay, so you got Iron Will activated. What's the level? So what?
Monstrous.
Okay, monster. So 75 damage can be soaked up then.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh my god, I roll a 90 for my Iron Fist.
Okay, nice. So you get a huge bonus then.
So that going to red for amazing?
Amazing, right? Is that the power right now? Amazing?
Yeah. Yep.
I think 90 might be a red. Shit. What's a yellow?
It's a yellow?
It's almost a red, but not
Alright,
quite.
so this will be for amazing damage. I roll to attack. I roll a 27 for my attack. Jive, you alright?
Yeah. Must be my gavel pen kicking in. Okay, so it's on me again, right?
No, I'm waiting for Sean. I just think I punched Vega in the face.
Okay.
Sean, are you there?
He might be on the phone.
Hmm.
At least you didn't hear me snoring. You know I'm famous for that.
Oh, yeah. I think we have videos of you snoring from like 4 years ago.
That's so unfair. Someone message me.
Oh, Sean just dropped.
Yeah, it crashed. He's trying to fix it now.
All right. Hopefully the live stream will still work. Did he write anything?
What was that?
I'm checking the chat.
Hmm.
I'm writing. Hmm. I guess he's having some kind of problem with his internet. All right, he's just seen my message on Facebook.
Just tell him to unplug everything and restart. That's how I fix most things.
IT. I'm sorry. It says it's not finding the server. LOL.
Ask him, is it turned on?
Juve, can you send Sean the link?
Yeah, I could do that right now.
Cool. He says it didn't work.
Tell him to go back in his history and try that because right now I don't know if I can do anything since this is a live session. So it's not like I can add more people.
Okay.
Sorry, everyone, for the technical difficulties. If we have viewers or people watch this in the future.
Sean says that he's trying something.